Well, my very short DoorDashing career may just have ended because your driver Mike said that in this video we're gonna follow Alex, a new DoorDasher, and how he struggled to earn just $50 in an entire shift. And oh my, does he look very disgusted in my actions. I'm kind of excited. All right, let's watch.
Answer this down below in the comments for me. If you're driving on different...
Wow, I hate to already pause, but we're 2 seconds in and he already has a call to action.
What is your daily goal? How much money do you want to make every single day?
My goal is usually $100.
$100 is a common goal. If you're struggling to make that, maybe $100, that's one thing. But if you're struggling to make just $50 driving food delivery, I think
the bass drop, he really hit me with the bass drop. All right.
That's something else. So I saw this video from Go Herping titled The Struggle.
Pronounce my name right. He didn't say go free. He didn't say go furping. He didn't say go
$50 as a food delivery driver. And listen, as someone who's done most every single app and niche in this gig economy since 2015, I'll give you the...
Okay, I've got like real expert opinion here. I'm actually excited. Also, our setups are kind of similar. Although he looks like he's in a gaming PC, which... Whose living room do you like more? Mine or Mike's? That's my call to action. Let me know in the comments.
You should not be struggling to make just $50. I mean, worst case, I want you to do that in what, 3 hours? If you're doing 4 hours to make just 50, we need to talk about that.
4 hour, yeah. Oh, that's me. Oh God, I hate watching my own videos. Okay, here we go. Amazon driver, an Instacart shopper, and is that what I sound like? Sorry. So today, I have downloaded DoorDash.
Hold up. $3.83 for 6.1 miles. Please don't accept that.
I immediately got one. McDonald's, I guess.
No.
The very first one.
No.
DoorDash is like,
please.
Okay, look, I don't know why, but even now, like, let's take Uber and Amazon, which I have more experience in now. I have this just habit of it's customary. When I sign on to the app, I take the very first one. I don't know why. It just feels right to say yes to the first. Let's get started. I don't know.
Dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid for the miles driven? $1.75 is our channel goal. If you're new here, like the video. Consider
another call to action. Look at that. 1 minute and 2 call to $1. Okay, so that's like how many miles you have to drive to make $1. So he's saying it should be $1.75. Okay, so for Amazon Flex, I'm gonna use Amazon as the base here because that's what I have the most experience in. I normally make 90 cents per mile. However, it doesn't take that long simply because it's a lot of driving. It's a lot of highway, a lot of back roads, and not much city driving, which I prefer. However, 175, I don't know if I've ever hit, wait, let me see. Less than $1, less than $1. Yeah, at the best, I do like $1 a mile.
$25 an hour in gross revenue on any side hustle. The thing is...
Oh, okay. So gross revenue, so that's pre-expense, pre-tax, 25 an hour. To me, that seems high, but I don't know. With Uber, I'm making about 20 to 25. Amazon, about 30. So, hey, it's just the DoorDash that I'm struggling.
If you don't know, like this driver did, then you just kind of accept everything. You're like, well, these are the orders that I get, so I guess I'll click that red button to accept it. No.
My DoorDash. Yes. I think as an Uber rider, because I've taken many Uber rides, and I spark up conversation and it's always about finance. And there seems to be a big separation of how much people are making purely on how they use the app, it seems. So like I remember this one lady, I asked how much she was making from my ride. I paid like $30 for the ride and she was getting paid $4. And based on Uber drivers I've talked to, that's probably because she was accepting every single order. So Mike, you've got a small point here. I'm probably doing myself dirty. I don't know, it's a big red button and I like to click it, I guess. Oh, it smells good, I'm hungry. Oh, that's a speed.
Oh, there's a hot and cold bag there, I didn't see one.
They didn't send it to me. Okay, I have a hot and cold bag now, but DoorDash took forever to send me my like, welcome package. So yeah, there was no hot, cold. It was all cold.
So this one, oh no, it's $4.08 for 6.9 miles from Bojangles.
Wait, how did he read that? 6.9. Wait, how did he read that? I think it's just been compressed so many times. Like, cause you lose a little bit of video quality. So I guess like I record it I export the video, it gets compressed. I upload it to YouTube, it gets compressed. He screen records it, it gets compressed. He uploads it to YouTube, it gets compressed. I'm screen recording the screen recording of his, and it gets compressed. And now I'm uploading this and it gets compressed.
Again, dollars to mile ratio. Just because the app is giving you this does not mean it's the best order for you. It does not mean you have to accept it. You can decline it as much as you want as an independent contractor on really any of these platforms. And also, it looks like he's driving in a more rural zone. I'm just judging, it looks like a suburban zone here.
Yeah, it's suburban. What's wrong with suburban? That's where people live, right?
So orders might be fewer and far between, but still.
Another order. No, let's do it.
Don't accept that.
$4.08. Now, I know there's going to be comments like you should only take orders of a certain amount.
Correct.
But when you're learning an app, I think it's best to just take every order. And that took me about 20
Disagree.
minutes.
His face.
Disagree. So there you go. He says like, well, people are going to say I should only, I get it, learning how an app works, and I do teach you to understand and master one app first, but why? You shouldn't do it at the detriment of wasting your time and making like no money.
I guess, man, I'm really being put on the spot here. Cause I don't know.
Okay, interesting. He's also driving in the early morning, like 9 something a.m. he said. Not the ideal. Most...
That's funny because I don't want to be up at 9 a.m. That's when I go to sleep. I'm nocturnal. So ideally I'd be like up in the middle of the night, super early, super late. But I was like, okay, I'm going to switch my sleep schedule just so I can do a proper DoorDash video so I can get up at 9 and start at 9. But I guess I don't know. I thought that's when people would get breakfast, like if they're working from home or whatever. Yeah, I thought that was actually a good time. Okay, I'm learning quite a bit so far. 2 cups of tea before I came. Now I really need to pee. Honestly, there's an Amazon shift nearby starting in an hour. This is supposed to be a DoorDash video. If I wasn't recording, I would think I would just go do this Amazon shift. But because I'm doing the DoorDash...
You know what? That just reminded me. So... it's slow right now on DoorDash, so he's looking at Amazon Flex because that's something that he's familiar with. What is that called, folks?
Multi-apping.
So it is what? It's multi-apping within one niche, but then he's multi-niching, which is what we teach you here.
A multi-niche, I've actually never heard of that. Multi-niche. Okay, so multi-apping is when it's... okay, I'm getting like a free coaching. This is great.
Dead slow on the multi-apping, like DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats, dead slow. Then he's multi-niching. He's looking at different niches entirely because you're free. You're already out anyway.
I like this editing quite a bit. There's a little pop-up. Mike says, Alex encountered another Dasher during a pickup. This is what she had to say about his strategy. Oh, it's my Wojak memes.
Well, you might as well like maximize your income. There you go. I like that.
They just recently changed it, so they've got this stupid thing where like, oh, if you accept more orders.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's just funny to watch a man watch my Wojak memes.
Yes, accept more, earn more.
I don't know what this is. I'm learning a lot. The lady, she tried to explain it, but she was just so she was like fuming that I didn't really know what she was talking about.
So yeah, as this other Dasher that he ran into said, if you accept more, you'll get access to higher paying orders. DoorDash used to say that was $2 plus per mile. They rescinded that shortly after.
Yeah, they do a good job of making it seem like you have to accept orders. So I've done more DoorDash since this video. I haven't posted any more DoorDash videos. But my acceptance rate is still 96%, which means that I've only declined 4% of orders. I thought that was good, I guess. They make it seem like it's good.
Wouldn't really do that to accept. It's 50% or 70. Yeah, 70+% to get access. Well, to get more access. If you do the 50, you get access. You accept 70, you get more access to higher paying orders. Most all the time it's not worth it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm in the higher pay thing, whatever. But I don't know if there's much of a difference. It's just, it makes me think of like a credit score almost. Like it's really hard to build up, but it's really easy to crash down. So if I have a 90% acceptance and I start declining things one after another, it crashes down, but then to rebuild that seems hard. So I guess I'm scared to let go of my acceptance. For reference, on Uber, let me see what my acceptance is on there. Because for Uber, I've been talking to a driver, which, hello if you're watching, I don't know if you want your name said in video. She was like, whatever you do not worry about cancel it or like the amount that you decline. Yeah, so I have exactly 50% acceptance and 5 stars. Look at me. But yeah, then DoorDash, it's basically 100% acceptance.
My car's gonna smell like every restaurant in downtown Raleigh. So I have this really bad
Raleigh, North Carolina. There we go. We just discovered it. Let me know what market you're in. Comment down below, or if you're in Raleigh.
Let us know.
Or let us know if you live in Raleigh. 4th call to action. I'm learning more about being a YouTuber than being a DoorDasher. I need best practice number 1. Lots of call to actions. I normally do 1 per video or 2. Best practice number 2.
So miles, 7.5 miles for $15. Customer tip $10, which was good. It's a high paying
Good. That's really good. I think $10.
order. Your high acceptance rate and customer rating gave you priority for this order. So Alex here, I'm wondering, yeah, he must qualify for accept more, earn more, or sometimes they'll auto qualify you for your first month as well.
I guess like if you're playing a game or something and yeah, it's easier early on so that you want to keep playing.
7.5 miles, that gets my seal of approval.
Decent was the customer.
Oh yeah, I got the mic score, 10 out of 10. This is actually good. It's a nice mix of criticism and compliments. Into the mall so I could pee. And while I was at the urinal, I got knocked. Why is he shaking his head at me peeing? Is he criticizing the way I pee? For PF Chang's, which I know it's just upstairs, so sure, why not? Man, I haven't been in a mall.
Okay, you got lucky there. I would never, I mean, well, let's talk about it. Where do I take a bathroom break? I would never stop at a
This is just cream soda, by the way.
Mall to use the bathroom. Now, he got an order. Again, he got lucky to get an order within the food court. He said it was upstairs. But, I mean, you were at a Chick-fil-A. You were at what? 2 other places. Use the bathroom there. Super.
I watched him watch my Wojak memes. Now I'm being lectured on how to urinate. In my defense on my urination practices. It's not a food court. There is a food court, which is actually the reason I went into the mall is because I was going to get food there. And I had actually gone to Target to pee prior, but while I was walking in, I got another order and I accepted it. So I felt so stressed out like I had to accept them that I kept holding my pee. I'm done talking about my pee.
Use the bathroom at the restaurant. Yeah,
okay.
It's.
I know I got Panda in the last video, and I know Panda Express is too expensive, but I wanted Panda Express.
That's why you got to pack some food, Alex. So. Oh
God, the entire comments is Mike is just. I can't avoid the comments. Mike is just reading me the comments right now. Why didn't you bring some? You gotta learn how to cook. You gotta make a sandwich. You gotta bring snacks. To be clear, I would have wasted my money on Panda either way. In fact, I wasn't even near Panda. I just wanted Panda. If I wasn't door dashing this day, I would have gone to buy Panda anyway. I'm not saying it's okay. It's a problem. I'm being defensive because I know it's a problem and I don't know how to fix it because...
Just bring some food. Have a little cooler. Again, check our storefront. We have some stuff down there for like coolers and lunch boxes.
5 call to action. Wait, he's got a product. He's got Cool It. Man. He's got all the good ideas. When I'm doing Amazon Flex, like say I do a 5-hour shift, I'll bring snacks and I'll bring a water, but I end up just stopping at Sheetz and getting food. I have a problem. Bread for $5. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep accepting all of them so that I get experience.
Alex, don't do it.
Destination is on the left.
We're seeing a pattern here. Alex is just accepting whatever, which is fine if he wants to get used to the app, but I want you to make some money here because you could just ignore that 1 order, 2 or 3 orders, save yourself what? The next 15, 20, 25 minutes. The last one took him like 25 minutes, but you're getting more money. And maybe it's the same miles or ideally less miles. I'm just saying.
It's hard to He's just saying, he's got a point. And generally I did have to wait between orders, but that could have been the time or where I was. Like, should I be chasing promo areas? Literally, yeah, I had this question. I still don't know the answer to this. I'm excited. I'm adding suspense because I've been trying to figure this out and it's just going to be told to me in a video. Specifically for me. Man, I love reaction videos.
Question, Alex. Should you be chasing promo areas? No. I wouldn't chase surge zones, but you want to know where it's busy. You want to know those power strips, areas that are really dense with restaurants over time.
Power strips.
Delivery bonus versus just guessing. And this is why I guess you'll watch videos like this and subscribe here so you can learn the best practices. Well, that, or you can just take our course.
This is, it's actually, wait, he sells a course? He sells a DoorDash course. Mastering delivery, $127. That's actually a fair price. People dog on courses a lot. I mean, because they're very memeable, like Ty Lopez style. The only thing about this, why are you doing the whiteboard, man? I've actually paid for courses like this on different things, and they've paid off in the long run. Man, maybe I could get an affiliate link. Maybe he'll give me like a $20 kickback if I get some conversions. Okay, so customer service problems during restaurant did not receive Oh, it's an arrow. Quit or cackle. The problem is I can't read. They are 28 minutes away from the PetSmart.
Oh.
So I was going to Chick-fil-A.
28 minutes. Why?
Yeah, it was far. It was like Cary to Fuquay Arena, I think, which is like, 20 something minutes. And that's at least like 15 miles. There was a little bit of traffic, mostly just distance though. Minutes later.
Ouch.
And we're here. And $23 was tips directly from.
Okay, that's decent with tips because,
Oh, we have the same microphone. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. We have the same microphone too. Which mic sounds better?
folks, I want you to hit.
That's my call to action of the day. I need my call to actions to make me money. I keep forgetting. That's just me being curious. How have I been a full-time YouTuber for 5 years?
Hit a 1-to-1 with tips. Like basically you can see here, $20 and almost an equal amount of tips.
Which is very different from everything. So Amazon grocery delivery, Amazon Fresh, I normally make more on tips than base pay, like $45 tips, $30 base pay. And then Uber is the opposite. I don't get any tips. I guess I'm just a really terrible person to be in the car with.
Are you calculating the time that you went to what? Panda for like that lunch break? I'm assuming not.
When it comes, no, I had subtracted that was just actual like dashing time, which is kind of sad.
So you don't even have to get in your car. You can just see how.
He looks kind of like Nick Ocado, but like when he was skinny, and maybe his uncle.
It's just a waste of time. And some of those took a good amount of time, like 15, 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, I guess I had nothing to base it. So before Amazon and before Uber, I watched videos. Going into DoorDash, it was just like, I was going in blind, which was an interesting experience because I feel like that's what a lot of average dashers are going to do is, oh, I want to make some money. I download DoorDash. I go say yes to all the DoorDashes, and then I go do the DoorDashes, and then I make very little money.
But good stuff from Alex. Let me know if you want me to react to part 2, because this is just part 1 of his like.
Oh, I never posted part 2. People keep asking for. Okay, look, I'm gonna pull it up right now. It's not a great video. However, I think what I'll do is, because I actually learned a lot in this video, all I'll do is follow exactly what Mike says in this video, and then I'll do the same thing, go for $100. And see how it goes. Because in total now, I've done about 25 DoorDashes. In this video, it was like 5, I guess. And so combining that experience with Mike's knowledge, I'll make a new part 2. How about that?
To drop a like in this video, folks, if you got value. You can also.
And also, I know there's been other reactions made about me or rebuttals and stuff. I've never actually watched them. This is the first one I watched, and it was cool. I'm in Raleigh. We have 3 zones. He was not in the good one. Okay. Man, look at the amount of spam. In these replies. That's insane. Now that I'm doing some financial videos, this is all fake comments. All the replies are just spam. Why has YouTube not fixed this yet? That was cool.
All right, folks, I just
renting. Wait, I do Uber in this car. Man, 200,000. I gotta put Tesla in the title more, I guess. That was cool to watch though. It was actually fun. And yeah, I'll follow it up with another DoorDash. So see you then.